James, we stand here 48 hours ahead of our opening game in the William Hill Championship at KDM Group East End Park against Falkirk. Just your thoughts ahead of the game, please.
It's a game we're all looking forward to. Like when I first came to this club, everyone told me about the rivalry between Dunfermline and Falkirk, and it's when you're caught up in those games and you experience them, you see just how passionate they are. It's two clubs, two sets of fans that are desperate to get the bragging rights. Like, we're at home, we know what the atmosphere will be like here. And it's a game that excites the full community as well. So no, look, the players have trained well all week, and we've prepared well for this game. I'm sure Falkirk are doing the same, but no, it's certainly a game that we're looking forward to.
You mentioned last week about the great turnout and the backing that the fans gave at Livingston. You'll be hoping to get them right behind you once again come Saturday at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, and on that, I was genuine about that. I think that's why I was keen to say about it's hard at times when you're at the opposite end of the pitch to hear if there's much criticism or much grumblings for the fans. But to me on Saturday, it felt like there was a decent away support in terms of numbers. But for the full of that game, they got right behind the players. That's why I felt it was important to come out and say that, because I think the players felt that. And look, the result wasn't what we'd hoped for. We were okay in the first half, and then we conceded 2 poor goals. But those fans stuck with us, and that's what we've been used to here. But look, we know as a group, staff and players, that we need to give the fans something to get behind us with as well. And in that first half on Saturday, I think with the work rate and just the desire to go and play for the football club, the players done that, and the fans got behind them because of that, and they'll certainly do that again on Saturday.
How are we looking in terms of team news? A couple of guys took bumps and bruises last week and had to go off. How are they? Yeah,
they're okay at the minute. In terms of Kieran, there's not been too big a reaction all week. We've settled it down at the start of the week, and we'll assess it again in 24 hours. But he should be okay. And Sam's fine. He's just got a mark to the eye that's healed pretty well. So Sam will be okay. Chris Kane's obviously back now, which is a massive boost for us. He's trained really well all week. And it's not because it's Falkirk, but Chris Kane's been desperate to play for a while. And now he's back in training, he's even more desperate to play, and to the point where you ask him how long he's got, and he's saying he could start the game no problem. So we'll assess that again over the next 24 hours. But the only one out at the minute, our senior one, is Matty Todd. Obviously John Todd's still out, but Matthew's still out. But positive news on him as well, he's back running. So in terms of the squad and what we've had, it's looking pretty healthy. It's looking healthier than what it has been over the recent weeks, certainly.
Liam Huggan went out on loan this week as well to Gallifrey. Dean, I guess it's similar to when I asked you about Jake Sutherland going out to Cowdenbeath. It's about exposing them to that first team environment on a weekly basis.
Yeah, and look, it's a process as well that we believe works. It gets them out, as you say, exposes them to first team football, having to train to get into a first team. And I've been on record saying before that the gulf, in my opinion, from reserve football to championship level first team football is huge. Now, all our younger players they've been great in the reserves, we know that, but I think for their own careers as well. And I do understand it can be easy at times when the squad is thin to say we'll keep a hold of certain players, but we've also got a duty to the younger player. We want to make them Dunfermline players. We want them to go and have a career, and we believe, and I think I certainly believe, the club believes, and the players do as well, that the right process for that is to go out and experience first team football. We've seen how that worked for Andrew, for Taylor, and we've reaped the rewards with that as well. So no, look, it's a good move for him. And on that, the one thing we do still do is we make sure that they can still play for our reserves. They train with us every day as well. So look, no, it's good for the younger kids to go out and experience first team football.